Good morning, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Morning Report is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This morning, we'll tell you about Governor Scott announcing his support for Trump's decision to move the U.S. Embassy in Israel to Jerusalem, tell you about more preparedness plans heading into the next hurricane season, and more. Today is Thursday, May 17th, and this is the Morning Report. Governor Scott reaffirmed his support for President Trump's decision to move the U.S. Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem during a visit to a Jewish day school in Naples on Wednesday. Violence has erupted between Palestinians and Israeli defense forces along the border after Trump made the decision to relocate the embassy to Jerusalem. Scott described the move as a campaign promise kept by Trump and something he personally wanted to see happen. On the day the embassy opened, Scott issued a proclamation recognizing Israel's 70th anniversary of its formation. Florida is home to one of the largest Jewish populations in the country, and Advanced International Certificate of Education reports that Florida is Israel's 13th largest trading partner, sending $300 million in exports in 2017. In addition to highlighting the $2 million in the upcoming budget to set aside to improve security at Jewish day schools in Florida, Scott also pointed out other pro-Israel accomplishments like the recently passed House Bill 545. The bill bars Florida government agencies from doing business with companies who boycott Israel as part of the BDS movement. BDS stands for Boycott, Divest, Sanctions, and is a movement aimed at ending international support for what it claims is the oppression of Palestinian people. While some Southwest Floridians are still dealing with the repercussions of Hurricane Irma from the last hurricane season, emergency managers and local officials have their eyes ahead for the next one, with the official start date to hurricane season just weeks away on June 1st. During the governor's conference on hurricanes Wednesday in West Palm Beach, a warning came to local officials by way of FEMA Administrator Bri Walling, saying don't rely on them to handle it. Long's words came from the federal agency being stressed to the breaking point by natural disasters across the country over the past year. Hurricanes Harvey, Irma, and Maria, wildfires on the west coast of the U.S., and an ongoing volcanic eruption in Hawaii. FEMA has been pumping out preparedness information leading into the 2018 season. Locally, preparedness seminars are underway with a few more scheduled for this week. Meanwhile, Governor Scott also announced his office's plans for how the state will use the $616 million in block grants given to the state by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. The funds will be used to repair and replace damaged homes, provide assistance to damaged businesses, and fund the land acquisition and building of affordable housing, with the stipulation that 80% of the funds must be used in the areas deemed hardest hit, which include Collier and Lee counties. HUD has 45 days to approve the plan. The Ruth Bader Ginsburg documentary RBG is turning into a mini box office phenomenon. The film cracked the top 10 this weekend with $1.2 million from only 180 screens nationwide. In just over 2 weeks of limited release, it's made over $2.2 million. Exhibitor Relations box office analyst Jeff Bach says documentaries don't often enter the top 10 if they're not politically charged or about cuddly animals, noting that RBG is neither. He says that for a documentary, RBG is essentially doing blockbuster business. The film from directors Julie Colin and Betsy West gives an intimate peek at the life of the famed Supreme Court Associate Justice, from her childhood to her present-day pop culture icon status, and even her impressive workout routine. RBG expands to 330 screens tomorrow. And that was the Morning Report for today. I'm Bri Walling. The Morning Report airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. right here at NaplesHerald.com. And don't forget to check out our lunch break that also airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Thank you for watching.